Good afternoon, traders. It is Thursday, August 5th, 2021, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Hey, we kind of had after having just one continuous bad day after another, it just gets so monotonous. It's driving me crazy. We actually had a day that gives us some glimmer of hope today. So I'm happy to report that. I'll explain that here in a second. You're looking at the Dow. The Dow continues this pattern of going down one day, then up one day, then down the next, then up one day. And today was an up day. It gained 272 points. And again, this is actually very volatile action, which is good for us. But it's volatile back and forth right below the all-time highs. That's about the best I can say about the Dow. We had 6 positions coming in, and we did close those out negative $6,500, but that was a slight improvement over the negative about 8,500 that we had yesterday. So we improved slightly, but we were still negative on our exits this morning. However, one of those positions that we're holding was a carryover, and that is our biggest trade, and I'm going to show that to you in a second. We got into 15 new positions plus the one carryover, and we have 7 positive, 9 negative, but we're positive $12,000 going into tomorrow. But as I will show you in just a second, that actually might be more like 20,000 plus right now, if I'm counting the very unpredictable aftermarket. So let's look at 3 of those stocks right now. This first one is Sava, S-A-V-A, which is Cassava Sciences Incorporated, and we bought this today, second hour, and it held up very nicely, closing almost on its high there, and we are up almost $4,000 in Cassava Sciences Incorporated. And then next, this is NEGG, which is Newegg Commerce Incorporated. You know, they sell computer stuff and software on the internet, and this thing took off with about 90 minutes to go. We grabbed it. It went all the way up here. It was up $17,000, and we get the big pullback. But even with that pullback, we're still up $4,700 in this, but I would sure like to see that whip back up there to that $17,000 level. That would be really, really nice. And then this was the big one. This was the carryover I was talking about. This is Beam, B-E-A-M. It's Beam Therapeutics Incorporated, and we had bought this thing yesterday right at the beginning. It was negative all day long, closed negative, and then this huge run up this morning, and very, they called trading halts on this thing. Didn't do any good, didn't turn it around. It persevered through the trading halts and held its price there, closing darn near its high, and we are up $10,700 in Beam Therapeutics. That's just spectacular. And then what actually this has me excited too, because this is more like the old style stuff. we have a position in SQBG, Sequential Brands Group Incorporated, and it was negative $2,000 on the close. It's up positive 10,000 right now in the aftermarket. So something happened in Sequential Brands Group Incorporated after the stocks close, and if that can just hold, and yeah, I know it may not hold, but maybe it might hold, maybe it'll double its price, we could have a real good trade in Sequential Brands Group Incorporated tomorrow. So anyway, I'm kind of excited, glad to see this volatile price action. Trader Bob signing off. I'll see you tomorrow on Freaky Friday.